Good afternoon, Tyler.
Afternoon.
Welcome to our first podcast that we've set up today. So we've got a few questions we want to run through from you. As we discussed on our Facebook Live, we're looking to do different youth engagement opportunities, and we wanted to speak to yourself today to get an insight of your experience of being a citizen customer yourself or a citizen resident, and a bit more about yourself and your experiences, etc., etc. So to start off with today, I just want a bit of an introduction. Who are you? Where are you from? How old are you? Just give us a bit of a breakdown.
Great, yeah. So I'm Tyler. I'm from Coventry. I'm 22 years old, and I am a citizen tenant as well.
Perfect. How long have you been a citizen tenant for?
Oh, probably coming up to, say, about 12 years now. A long time. Long time. But yeah, it's been good.
No, you always been from the Coventry area? Or?
Yeah, well, my dad's from Leicester, so I'll go there occasionally and stuff. But yeah, mainly Coventry.
And you said you live with your mum?
Yeah, that's the one.
So is your mum a citizen tenant and you live in a citizen property?
Yeah, 12 years now.
So tell us more about the community you live in, whereabouts in Coventry?
So I'm from Tyler, so that's CV4. It's a really good community, actually. I mean, our whole block, we're flats ourselves, so all citizen tenants and stuff like that. So Tyler is a really close community. Whether you live there or you just visit in, you'll get a feel for it quite quickly.
So what does, to you as a young person, what does citizen housing mean to you?
So from what I've gathered, I mean, I don't deal with it directly, it's more my mum and stuff. But if anything goes wrong with the flat or anything outside regarding the flat as well, so whether that be pavements, anything to do with bins, stuff like that, the boiler, the citizen will come and help us and communicate with us as well, just to get that all sorted.
What do you think we stand for as an organisation from your perspective?
A community really, and just like being reliable, to be honest, because I've dealt with like boilers and stuff, so when mum's kind of booking that in, we have communication of what time slots, what days, and if it gets moved around, that's communicated really clearly.
Can you remember the last time you had a citizen gas man, boiler man come round, do some work? Your experience of that?
Probably going to say about 3 months ago.
Okay, it's quite recent, yeah.
Really nice guy, to be fair. He popped in because we have a shared room, so the boiler's in our room. I think I was still asleep, so yeah, he just popped in, did it quietly, did his job and got out. So yeah, nice guy.
Perfect. So from a youth engagement perspective, outside of citizen, what does youth engagement mean to you as a whole? First?
So mainly, well, nowadays it's social media, isn't it? So to get everything on a platform, and it's all quick stuff now. So anything that's sharp and can get your attention quickly. But I think youth engagement is as important as elderly engagement as well. So bringing that and bridging the gap, because you don't want people to kind of feel isolated in that sense. And like I said, social media is a big thing, but also real life interactions as well, because I mean, COVID took a lot of that out of, especially the youth nowadays. So having them interactions in real life definitely helps as well.
Okay. And do you feel as a young person who lives in a citizen property, do you feel like your voice is currently heard? Do you feel like you have, I know you said your mum, obviously your mum deals with a lot of the stuff with citizen, but as you as an individual, as a young person that lives in a property, do you feel you have your direct voice heard? I
mean, I've not directly dealt with anything myself, so I couldn't sit here and say, yeah, 100%. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, my mum deals with most of it, so yeah, I would say, like, obviously she's not a youth, so but yeah,
would you see the benefit of having your voice heard on, let's say, if there was policies or things that were happening in your local community that could have a direct impact on you? Would you feel like it'd be beneficial if you had your voice heard, that would be beneficial for you and your community to have your voice for the next generation, etc.?
Yeah, definitely, because even if you're obviously not the sole owner or whatever paying the main thing, so I think mainly having a voice, especially as a younger person as well, is definitely important, because you see things differently. I mean, people will try and say that you don't, but as a youth you do see things differently, so to have a second opinion as well is definitely important.
Perfect. And then finally, if you were CEO for the Day of Citizen and you were in complete control and your task for today was to increase youth engagement across all of our properties and all of our areas, how would you do that?
So like I said, I'll probably start on social media. So I'd announce maybe something that we're doing in real life. I feel like that's the main way to get people involved, because social media is great, but you swipe and then you're on to the next thing and you probably forgot about what you've just seen. So I think, like, I know you guys do pop-ups and stuff, so doing that is a really good way to engage the community, I think.
From a pop-up perspective, we do a lot. We do go in to do different community events, and obviously trying to engage with people under the age of 25, 26. Finding that right timing, from your perspective, would you feel, is there a certain time of the day that works best for you where you'd feel like you'd be able to engage more, get your feedback more, like later in the evenings and the weekends?
Probably the evening, yeah, because I mean, if you got work and stuff, you'd probably be looking around 5:30 getting back, and I think around kind of 6 o'clock would be ideal. It gives everyone a chance to get there then, because it doesn't give any excuses, because people that are 18, they finish school, finish sixth form, and you finish work as well, so you can just head straight down there. So I think 6 p.m. in the evening is probably a good time.
Okay, and as let's go in a little bit more. So you said about the social media side of things. We do a little bit on social media. Obviously, we're trying to get more people present. Is there any other ideas, examples, things that we could get involved in that you think that Citizen could do more in your area?
I'm not too sure really. I've not had a little look myself, but I think little things like maybe keeping up to with the trends and stuff. So doing Q&As like we're doing today, it's really good for engagement as well. So Q&As, questionnaires as well, just to get people involved, whether it be in real life like it is today, or it is on the phone like questionnaires and stuff, just to get people engaged and create that initial contact.
Perfect. So yeah, we do have our first session on the 11th of June, which is next week. We'll have Tyler along, hopefully coming along to the session, and we want to do more of these little podcast sessions, sitting down with people, getting their experiences and just trying to find out more about people in their community. So thank you very much, Tyler, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.